What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American Politics, back in with a new video. And once again, we are back with another morning recap on this beautiful Thursday, March 30th, 2023. And today, we got quite a bit of news that happened yesterday, all right? Across the board, it's not just, one or two news pieces and nothing but sports. It is actual things happened yesterday. And I know this is a bit later than usual. I'm sorry, I had stuff going on. But point is, we still got the morning recap as early as possible. Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter accounts in the description down below. Also, a big shout out to the Kelvin Coolidge Project on Twitter. And guys, go follow Real American Politics on Twitter. The links will be in the top right corner for those two accounts. And of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $3 a month, you could join Real American Politics, which is a phenomenal deal as it helps support the daily content we all know and love. You love the daily content? Well, this is the best way to support it, as just for $3 a month, you could support the daily content. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. Alright everybody, let's get in today's morning recap. So yesterday we had one of the biggest foreign developments, in my opinion, the entire year. This is one of the biggest news we've seen in the foreign affairs front in quite a while. China and Brazil have struck a deal to ditch the US dollar for trade. You heard this right, everybody. This isn't a misquote. This isn't fake news. This is real. China and Brazil have reached a deal to trade in their own currencies, ditching the US dollar as an intermediary, the Brazilian government had said on Wednesday. Yep. We are the world's global currency reserve, as many of you probably know. We are the ones that countries, when they trade, they usually just use the US dollar because we're the global reserve currency. Well, we're starting to lose that. This has always been China's strategy. I don't know what the Biden administration's doing. This has always been what China's been trying to do. They're trying to destabilize the US dollar, try to get the world off of that. They're trying to make their own, cryptocurrency scam. That's essentially what they're trying to do. It's not going well so far, but this is a big step for them. This is a disaster for the United States, and the Biden administration's doing nothing. They're doing nothing. And remember, this isn't, again, Albania or some country in Africa that's doing this. This is the largest economy in Latin America, with the second largest economy in the whole world. They traded $150 billion last year. That's a lot of money. All right? Not as much as us, for example, but still, $150 billion, that's a lot for trade. So, what is the Biden administration going to do about this? Because we cannot just, in particular, in our hemisphere. This is in South America they're doing this. What do you think they're going to do in, Africa? What do you think they're going to do in the rest of Asia? They're going to try to push more of these agreements, all right? You can imagine the BRICS countries, Brazil, Russia, Iran, I believe they're in it, China, etc. They're going to push these getting off the US dollar. That's a disaster waiting to happen for the US. Can you imagine we were, 100, or at this point, 80 years of being the reserve currency of the world? Then suddenly we're not? We're losing our influence. This is one of the biggest developments of the entire year. And we got to do something about it ASAP. We can't allow more and more countries to get involved in this sham with China. All right? It's going to hurt us the most. So, yeah, can the Biden administration wake up for 5 minutes and do something? Now, we did have one major positive development on the sports front. No, there wasn't a major event that happened yesterday for sports. Nothing like that. But on the NHL front, National Hockey League, the fourth largest league in North America. Yeah, they're the fourth largest. Well, guess what? The commissioner, Gary Bettman, acknowledged that the league is reconsidering Pride Nights. Yep. If you don't know, the NHL, in my opinion, should be the fastest growing league in North America. All right? It's a gold mine, right? People love to watch hockey because you legally allow people to beat the crap out of each other. But point is, they keep shooting themselves in the foot with these Pride Night stuff. If you don't know, they've been pushing a lot of this, these ugly looking uniforms, just like, the trans flag on it, the LGBT flag, whatever. Point is, there's been a lot of Christians in the NHL saying, we aren't wearing this, right? And it really started, surprisingly, from a Canadian. Yeah, a bunch of Canadians actually said, nope, we're not wearing this. This goes against our belief. Epic. Epic, the Canadians finally did something. And well, there's so much backlash that they're probably going to get rid of Pride Nights. You know how easy this was? People are saying, oh, those players are hated. No. The only people that are bashing the players are, the same people that said, oh, we're under genocide. All that crap. Point is, if a people just take a stand, these people fold like frickin' paper. Alright? They don't have a backbone. If they hear 1 ounce of criticism, they fold. Alright? Just like the Republican Party half the time. But either way, great news. The NHL's finally learning nobody wants to watch this Pride Night crap every other week. Alright? So California, once again, is in the news. Wow, I'm stunned. Either way, reparations, they did a study on this. Reparations for black Californians could top $800 billion. Excuse me? Just for California. Alright? This state, first of all, never had slavery. Never did. It was a free state. And they're already talking about reparations? This is more than 2.5 times the California's $300 billion budget. And this does not include a recommended $100 million per older black resident. So you're telling me, all right, who pays for this? Who pays for $800 billion? And it's not even just that. It's illegal. It's stupid. Because you are awarding people just for being black. Yes, slavery was a terrible thing. Nobody's denying that. But here's the thing, though. First of all, I know a lot of people's heard this. Only 4% of whites in the South, when slavery was around, actually owned slaves, or 4%, or something like that. Second of all, right? Who's paying for this? Are those 4%? You can't. All right. First of all, those people, a lot of the ancestors are probably, regretting their ancestors, what they did. But either way, okay, it's a bad thing that happened. Yes. But it's happened throughout history. Right? And also, who are the ones that started the slave trade? Yep. It was the North African tribes. That's what happened. All right. If people want to ignore that, that's the truth. It's terrible, but are you seriously going to make white people, all right, just because they're white, pay for $800 billion and give it to people based on their skin color? There's been atrocities throughout world history, right? There's been countless atrocities. Nobody's denying that. People are just sick and tired of this crap where you're going to award people unlimited money just for being black. People are sick of it. I mean, how many of these people actually had ancestors that were slaves? In a state that was a free state. And not only that, all right? So who's gonna pay for it? Are you gonna really expect white people to pay for it? In a state that's majority minority? I don't know. What is California going to do to pay for it? It's a disaster. It's stupid. It doesn't solve anything. It causes more race issues. That's all this does. And the people pushing this, they're all grifters. Every single one of them pushing reparations, they're all grifters. It's terrible. It's going to cause a race war out in California, which there's already been a race war out there for a while now, but it's going to get worse. This is going to cause way more problems than there should be. So hopefully, even some Democrats in California, hopefully they just vote against this nonsense, because it's terrible. It doesn't help anybody. It makes things even worse. It bankrupts a state that's practically bankrupt at this point. And it targets whites. That's what this does. It targets whites for, you are paying for these reparations. Alright? It's discrimination. That's what this is becoming with this reparation nonsense. So we had a very sad development for the Catholic Church yesterday. Pope Francis has been hospitalized for several days with a respiratory infection. As many of you know, I am Catholic. Alright, that's my denomination in the church. Point is, even if you're not Catholic, pray for the Pope. These people saying, oh, it's about time, yada yada, you're a terrible person. I'm not denying, alright, that the church has had problems, right? But you really look at the statistics. I mean, if you think the church has problems, look at the schools. Either way, point is, the Pope represents billions of people. And you're just going to hope he dies because he's the wrong denomination, that he's leading people towards hell? Yes, he's not been the best pope in my opinion, alright? But even then, he's still infinitely more true to tradition than a lot of Catholics in America. So I don't want to hear it, alright? I hope that I'm praying that he gets out of this unscathed. Hopefully nothing bad happens. It doesn't sound that major, but who knows? Hopefully the Pope, nothing bad happens to him at the end of the day. So scientists are once again, I think, trying to play God. Scientists create woolly mammoth meatball, but are too scared to eat it. Yeah, I would be too. I would not want to eat a woolly mammoth meatball. But this is, my opinion, just a stupid idea. Why are we trying to recreate an extinct animal? I know it's cool and all, but did you learn from Jurassic Park? It's usually not a good idea to try to bring back extinct animals. And I know it's cool and all, but it's like, this is a terrible idea. You're trying to play God with trying to resurrect, something that's been dead for thousands of years at this point? So that's what the meatball looks like. I mean, looks like a meatball to me. I won't eat it though, because what would a woolly mammoth even taste like? Now I think about it. Tastes like chicken? Who knows? But either way, nobody's going to probably eat this. I wouldn't. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody, because God knows what it actually tastes like. But either way, hopefully this doesn't evolve into, we need to bring back the woolly mammoth. We got to continue playing God. Don't play God with nature. Jurassic Park already explained why that's a terrible idea. But hopefully this is just this and not just, this is part of the plan to bring back the woolly mammoths like we wanted to. So let's see what happens on this front. So the final major story of yesterday came from one of the best countries in Europe, Italy. Italy moves to ban lab-grown meat to protect food heritage. About frickin' time. I mean, we were talking about the woolly mammoth crap earlier, but Italy's government has backed a bill that would ban laboratory-produced meat and other synthetic foods, including that highlighting Italian food heritage and health protection. About time. If the proposals go through, breaking the ban would attract fines of up to 60,000 or 53,000 pounds or 60,000 euros. Yes! About time a country says enough is enough with this fake meat crap. This is not healthy for you. I don't care what Bill Gates says. It's just it's a bug, right? It's a virus. I don't know what it is. It's like yogurt. They made yogurt into meat. So they're trying to protect food heritage, and they're trying to just protect people because God knows what's actually in that. So I know people are saying, the animal welfare groups. These people are feds. Let's be honest. Most of these animal welfare groups, I know there's some people that are truly caring for animals, but a lot of these groups are just flat out, I swear they're feds. I mean, they're like, if you eat even one chicken, you're going to hell. You must eat synthetic meat. Even though a lot of animals eat meat. Never ask them that. Why do other animals eat meat then? Isn't that make them bad? Oh no, it's a different thing. But either way, hopefully Italy bans this crap. It looks very likely because Italy has a very based government. And yeah. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter account in the description down below, and join the channel today. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.